Most people never choose their lives. They inherit them. They inherit expectations. They inherit fear disguised as advice. They inherit paths that were laid down long before they were brave enough to question them. From a young age, society hands us a map. It tells us where to go, what to chase, what success is supposed to look like. And for most people, that map feels safe, because the safe road is crowded. It's familiar. It's approved. Everyone is walking it. Everyone is telling you, this is the right way. But then there are a few, the restless ones, the dreamers, who feel something shift inside, a discomfort they can't explain, a voice that won't stay silent, not because the road is wrong, but because it's not theirs. This is the story of one of those people, a young dreamer who stood at the edge of that crowded road and realized something terrifying. He saw a few people out of the crowd who felt if they stayed, they would survive, but they would never live. So when everyone else chose comfort, they chose uncertainty. Not because they were fearless, but because fear was no longer enough to keep them small. The road that is not often traveled doesn't announce itself with confidence. It doesn't promise rewards. It doesn't offer applause. It begins quietly, with a step no one claps for, a decision no one understands. And the moment you step onto it, the world changes. The noise fades. The encouragement disappears. The safety nets vanish. Suddenly, it's just you, your doubts, and the weight of your choice. You start to hear the questions louder than ever. What if I fail? What if I'm wrong? What if I disappoint everyone? And maybe, for the first time in your life, there is no reassurance coming from outside. That's when most people turn back. Because uncertainty is uncomfortable. Loneliness is heavy. And the road that is not often traveled demands something the safe road never will: responsibility for your own life. But here's the truth few people tell you. Doubt is not a sign you're on the wrong path. It's a sign you're finally walking your own. Every challenge on that road isn't there to break you. It's there to reveal you. Because strength you never use remains invisible. And courage only shows up when comfort leaves. The dreamer begins to change, not all at once, but quietly. They learn how to stand without approval, how to keep moving without certainty, how to trust themselves when no one else does. They discover strengths they didn't know existed, resilience forged in silence, discipline built through failure, confidence earned, not given. And something unexpected happens. Along that lonely road, they meet others. Not crowds, but kindred spirits. People who didn't fit either. People who chose purpose over permission. People who recognize the fire because they survived their own doubts. And suddenly, the road doesn't feel empty anymore. Not because it's crowded, but because it's meaningful. The dreamer realizes they are no longer chasing validation. They are building alignment. Their life begins to reflect who they are, not who they were told to be. And yes, the sacrifices are real. They sacrifice comfort. They sacrifice familiarity. They sacrifice versions of themselves that were never meant to last. But what they gain is priceless. They gain ownership. Ownership of their time, their direction, their voice. They wake up tired sometimes, but never empty. Because even on the hardest days, they know one thing. They are not living someone else's dream. The safest road doesn't protect your soul. It only keeps it quiet. And a quiet soul eventually begins to ache. The road that is not often traveled is not about rebellion for the sake of rebellion. It's about honesty. It's about choosing authenticity over approval, truth over comfort, purpose over pressure. And one day, Maybe not soon, but inevitably, the dreamer looks back. They see the crowd still standing at the beginning, waiting for certainty, waiting for permission, waiting for proof it will work. And that's when they understand something powerful. The bravest journeys don't begin with confidence. They begin with courage. Courage to step forward while your voice shakes. Courage to walk alone when no one understands. Courage to trust that who you are becoming matters more than who you are pleasing. So, if you're standing at the edge right now, conflicted, unsure, afraid, you're not lost, you're early. Early in a life that will demand more of you and give you more in return. Take the step, not because it's safe, not because it's easy, but because it's honest. Because the life that fits you will never be found on the road everyone else chose. The road that is not often traveled is not empty. It's waiting. And it's waiting for you. If you're choosing differently, like, share, and subscribe to Roots and Rebels, this is where that journey continues.